What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the left side of the map in the red color, playing as Ra. His name is ChronoJJ. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Oranos. His name is Tigerboss. ChronoJJ grinding out a win in game number 2 there. This is best of 3, so this is the final game of this best of 3 series. Winner of this one will claim the win, basically. So the way in which the group stage works is it's a round robin. Everyone plays everyone one time, and it's a best of 3, right? So if you win 2 games, you get +2 in your plus-minus column. If you win 3 games, you only get, if you win one game, you get -1 instead of -2. So it is better for you in terms of tiebreakers to lose less. So in the end here, if player A gets, let's just say for example, it's 20 points, and player B also gets 20 points, then what ends up happening is you take a look at it and you go, all right, bam, plus minus. Okay, this player here has a plus minus of, let's just say it's 25, and this player over here has a plus minus of 30. The player B, who has a plus minus of 30 with exactly the same points, would be above the other player in the standings. So it's important to not drop games it's important to not drop games. It's important not to lose in general, but it's important to not drop games. Now, there is an argument, and I have heard this argument, and I didn't really consider it before we started the tournament, that it would be better to just play all of the games. But here's the thing. In a tournament with 3 groups of 8, 2 groups of 9, that's 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. It's something like, I don't know, like 60, 70 games a week. If it's just 2 games a series. And you add the 3rd game in, and then it goes up to something like 100 plus games a week. So it's just a lot of games. So I'm not sure we're going to be, we might change it for next season, but we're going to continue along with this season and just have at least a chance at me surviving through the entirety of this tournament. All right, Temple coming up here for ChronoJJ. A very, very similar start to the game here. As Tigerboss also throwing up his own temple here. Tigerboss going for a very, very greedy opening last game by trying to drop 2 town centers in the arcade cage, but he got caught out. So Tigerboss is not going to feel comfortable doing that this game at all. Now here's the big question. This has been a strategy that I think that ChronoJJ has been kind of saving for the right moment. And it's going Bast. Is this the right moment here for ChronoJJ to unlock his Bast potential? He loves Bast. I talk to him all the time. He dreams about going Bast. He dreams about being able to build Sphinx, having Eclipse for his Scarabs, having all of the fun. Eclipse for his Avengers as well. He dreams about it. And we click on the temple, and we see Bast. Yes! Bast, 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 Bast. It's a best of 3 more. Best of 3. That means this is the last game. Win or lose of this series. Yes, okay, all right. Fantastic. Bast on the way. I love Bast. What are the strategies here that ChronoJJ can do? We don't even care about Tigerboss. He's playing Oranos. We'll talk about what Oranos can do to defend this if we get time. So, what are the strategies that ChronoJJ could try here? So, strategy number 1. Build Sphinx. Raid with Sphinx. Go for a classical fight. Fine. Strategy number 2, build Sphinx, go for a fast mythic off of 1 town center. Lovely. Beautiful. Love that. So good. Strategy number 3, grab a second town center. Absolutely insane, but grab a second town center and go for a fast Titan. Think about it. Absolutely insane. We do see the Promethean here getting pushed back. The Sphinx is out. I'm excited to see what ChronoJJ is going to come up with here. He's got a lot of different options. We do see the armory, so this is not some sort of classical fight shenanigans. We see a second Sphinx coming out as well. The second monument was up maybe a little bit late here for this strategy, and the advance time was a touch late, but because ChronoJJ has gone for a... Whoop, he needs to build villages. Because ChronoJJ is going for a kind of 1 town center strategy, advancing late doesn't really matter. In fact, it's a little bit better, but I would have liked to see that second monument down slightly earlier in this game, but unfortunately couldn't quite get that one through, as now Chrono's now moving over onto his goat and the Sphinx moving across the map. So what can Tigerboss do to defend against this? Oh, there's also the Scarab timing push as well. Scarabs with the Eclipse, very, very strong. We are starting to see the Sphinx starting to attack these units here in the middle of the map, but Tigerboss is about to get himself the hero Murmillo as they do spawn there, and the Sphinx going to have to retreat back. We do see a second town center coming up for Tigerboss. Will Chrono be able to spot this one here is the big question. The Murmillo coming over here to defend, though, as the Sphinx does spot a stray villager on this position here, as the Sphinx searching around, and it does look like Tigerboss is easily going to be able to get himself a second town center in this game very, very fast. So we'll see what ChronoJJ is going to do. So you can go for the Sphinx, you can go for the Scarabs, you can go for the fast mythic through either Osiris or through Horus. It actually doesn't matter because you can make mummies and click Eclipse and have like a kind of fake Ancestors Eclipse type thing, or you can go through Horus and you can tornado and Avengers and cause tons and tons of problems for your opponent, as the Sphinx here getting chased away by this Murmillo. The Murmillo's got a... Actually, the Murmillo moves slower than the Sphinx, but somehow was able to catch up there, as the route that this Sphinx is taking is... how is he catching up to it? I don't understand. I don't understand how that... Just classic Oranos things. Just Oranos things. As the Sphinx going to be coming back into the main base. So... we do see Sacred Cats coming through. Segment on the way as well for ChronoJJ. Just because he's gone Segment doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be going for a Scarab push here. He could go for, he could still go for a Mythic Age. He hasn't thrown his farms down yet. The farms will give him a lot of favor. 18 favor in the bank here for ChronoJJ is just enough to get himself a Scarab here. Those villagers sitting idly by here for ChronoJJ. He's got to sort those out. I'm not exactly sure why they are idle. He must be distracted by real life problems. Now, against Segment, when I see Segment, my game plan here, in fact, when I say Bast, my game plan here as Oranos is actually to just drop military buildings, drop my armory, put my barracks, put everything around my town center. Because there's a couple of things that Ra can do, and I talked about them. We have like Tornado, and you can counter Tornado fairly easily with having a couple of buildings, or putting all your buildings around a town center. It means that the town center won't be falling to a tornado or just a tornado. So you do see a little bit of micro here from ChronoJJ trying to take down the Murmillo there. Not quite going to be able to manage to make that work, as another Murmillo going to be coming in to help out. We haven't seen the Scarab just yet, and we do indeed see a market. So this is really spicy. Hyperion on the way. So there is a world here where Tigerboss can throw a palace down super early here, get heroic renewal, as that's another, like we learned about how good that technology was last game, and be ready for all of this stuff. There is actually another hard counter to this strategy. It might sound troll. I'm going to tell you what it is. There is a hard counter to this strategy. Can you guys guess before I say? I'll give you 5 seconds. 2 Town Center Fast Mythic. 2 Town Center Fast Mythic for Oranos here. Don't build units. 2 Town Center Fast Mythic. What does it get you? Lampedes. Mass Lampedes to counter this. Easy. Don't believe me? I've done it before. Hard counters Bast. Market coming up now for ChronoJJ. He will be throwing his farms down. What are his upgrades looking about? Did he get irrigation? No irrigation, but plow and sacred cats. I think this gives you a bonus during rain, but it doesn't give you a bonus during normal farming time. As ChronoJJ is playing a very, very nice PvE game here, where he's got himself a Migdol stronghold. He's got himself the large gold mine in the corner here. He's just playing 1 town, and he's giving Tigerboss quite a lot of time here to kind of get sorted in this game. I think Tigerboss is a little bit too scared of all the shenanigans that are coming his way. The Scarab. The Scarab is going to sneak through. This is classic ChronoJJ. Oh, he sees the hero units back there, leaving his Sphinx. We'll see if he's going to be what he's going to be able to do here. Because here's the thing: if the units all come in onto this position and have to deal with this, he can send his Scarab through while he clicks Eclipse on this position to block any sort of chaos. He has to click Eclipse now, otherwise chaos will get dropped. I would drop chaos here immediately. And there we... Oh, no, just Valor. Okay, no worries. Scarab just sitting over here on this position. We do see ChronoJJ losing some units here as Tigerboss is playing this one solidly. Chariot Archer's coming back in onto this position as he does see the Mermillo heroes over there as well. The Chariot Archers will have to retreat back here. They're not able to beat that many Mermillo by themselves as the wall on this position will be getting taken out. And what is Chrono doing? He still hasn't cast Rain here. There's the Rain. It's going to be a big amount of resources to come through here for ChronoJJ as the cavalry coming in. The Sphinx can be used here to take out these units very, very quickly here. Sphinx very, very strong. We'll be able to take out that Satyr to boot here. It's a lot of damage to these Sphinx actually do to myth units. Just has to make sure that he allows the Sphinx to attack that. As he does do that, and the Tigerboss unit's going to be retreating back. We do see that the palace is up right now. There's the units for ChronoJJ retreating back ever so slightly. Chrono now moving down to the bottom side of the map. You're going to try and jump on to the large gold mine over here. Where did the Scarab go? The Scarab now moving across the map as he sees all the units on this side here. There are still those hero units waiting back there for Tigerboss. These Sphinx are just getting so much value against Tigerboss's units. Tigerboss has got plenty of resources in the bank here. I want to see Tigerboss click Mythic Age here, in all honesty. I think it's just such a good play. And you do see the heroes coming back over here as Chrono, he's trying to force... Wait. It's like Chrono's got some sort of sixth sense here. As the units coming through here, we do see the cavalry going to be trying to hit those villages up in the top corner. The Scarab going to swing around. I wouldn't mind seeing the Eclipse. We see more raids coming over here. There's a palace though. I wouldn't mind seeing this Eclipse get shot down. The units attack this while the Scarab attacks the main base, and a complete like combination attack come through here for ChronoJJ as the units pushing in onto this location. We see a barracks coming down. We see another barracks come down. Hecate is on the way here. The longer ChronoJJ waits on this Scarab push, the worse it becomes as the Valor does get clicked here as well. ChronoJJ almost able to advance to the next age. He could be thinking about holding onto Eclipse here as we do see the Scarabs coming in. The Sphinx coming through to take this fight. He has to snipe down those heroes here. Otherwise, they just do so much damage to the Sphinx as the Scarab comes through. Going to be taking out that hometown center of Tigerboss. But the Tigerboss town center that he's going through Hecate is over here. As we do see that town center looks like it will most likely fall. Scarab with Eclipse does 9 hack attack, 18 crush. So much damage. That town center is gone. Masons is on the way, but a little bit too late there as the Axemen do pop out there to try and take out the Mermillo there of Tigerboss. Is Tigerboss going to have to retreat back? And we do indeed see Tigerboss's town center has been destroyed here as the Hero Miller coming in to try and deal with that. Meanwhile, Cavalry Raid at the top of this location. You're going to be taking down some of those citizens of Tigerboss. Tigerboss not paying attention, but he is already at 25 citizens, so it's not the biggest of deals. Losing those citizens won't matter all too much. Over here, we do see a Hero Destroyer getting taken down, as well as a third town center coming through for ChronoJJ here. As now Chrono will be able to advance to the Mythic Age, but is it too little too late? Casts himself Citadel Center. Doesn't have a Scarab left in his main base as the Scarab retreating back. We do see some Chariot Archers coming up onto this position. The citizens do manage to make their way back, or a citizen manages to make its way back into the manor. Surely ChronoJJ building a Scarab wouldn't be a bad idea here. Osiris on the way now for ChronoJJ. He's got a mountain to climb here. He's on 50 villages. 50 villages off of one town center. He hasn't lost a single villager in this game yet, which is really, really good for him. But Tigerboss is full villages. So 25 citizen times that number by 3. You get roughly 75 villages-ish that Tigerboss has got in terms of efficiency. So he's in front of ChronoJJ by quite a bit. And he's about to be on 3 town centers, or he is on 3 town centers now. As the army of Tigerboss coming over here to try and deal with ChronoJJ's antics here, we'll be able to snipe down those hero units before running away. Would love to see Chrono trying to grab himself some town centers as this is all coming through, and Tigerboss yet again going for the Sages of the Titan. And ChronoJJ yet again cancels his Mythic Age to go for Horus. And here's the thing. Now that you know this is a strategy, is there not a little bit of mind games you can do as Atlantean? Is there not a little bit of mind games you can do as Atlantean? Think about this. You don't want to deal with the Son of Osiris? No worries. Click Secrets of the Titans. Force the Horus to come out. Cancel the Secrets of the Titans. Big brain play there. Big brain play there, but Tigerboss isn't going for it. He's trying to grab the middle palace over here as well. It is also kind of really important to have the tornado delayed slightly, because otherwise you can just not click the Titan Gate down. There's now the temple coming up here as well. Still haven't seen the what's the Tartarian Gate being held on for? I never understand this by Tigerboss or by any Oranos player. Clicking Tartarian Gate straight away is generally the right play. Do you see any attempt at like walling this in? The Chariot Archers spreading out, trying to get into the Titan Gate here. It's the town center coming through for Tigerboss. There's the Horus for ChronoJJ. As the Chariots sneaking through here. And what will Tigerboss do this game? Has he learned his lesson? Has Tigerboss learned his lesson or not? Going straight after the town center. Not going to be putting down a Titan Gate and wasting his villagers here in the slightest. He does manage to force ChronoJJ away from having the mummy, away from having the Son of Osiris, and away from having a Mythic Age God power here. So the units coming in onto this position. The Lampeter doing a lot of damage there as the priest does get taken out. More Axemen moving through onto this position as Tigerboss is about to claim himself 4-2 town center advantage here in this game. As the units have to retreat back, ChronoJJ does manage to hold on to this position. We do see the Chariot Archers moving around here as well. You kind of just need to sneak a Chariot Archer up into here or something like that. There's quite a few of these Chariot Archers here trying to take out a Destroyer. I wonder how many Chariot Archers it takes to kill a Destroyer. Is it 4? I mean, with a Micro, you can kill it off with 2. But Tigerboss will be losing that Destroyer nonetheless. As ChronoJJ manages to get some value out of his units here. Needs to throw up a Migdol Stronghold. And this is turning into a game very similar to last game. Tigerboss with 0 resources in the bank. 26 citizens here. Flood control coming through for ChronoJJ. He's at 52 villages. He's got no economy here and a mountain to climb. But Tigerboss has spent 800 food, 800 wood, 800 gold on his Titan Gate. Is there a plan here that Tigerboss is going to be saving his Tartarian Gate for ChronoJJ's Titan? Does that work? You can't use it to kill the Titan, but you can use it to place the Tartarian Gate next to the Titan Gate and thus not necessarily kill it, but heavily delay it or maybe kill it as well. It's now the Arcus coming in onto this fight here. We do see the Arcus here going to be able to take out those Axemen very, very fast here. The Axemen are going to be getting cleaned up. Those Destroyers now, they need to be utilized up on this location over there, as we do see the Chaos getting dropped down, hitting that Avenger. What's really important here is you can dive the Fire Siphon into your opponent's base, or whatever unit is being targeted by the Chaos Avenger, and you can just let the Avenger start targeting down your opponent's economy. It's really, really funny way to utilize the kind of Gaia units there. You see exactly that coming through. There's the Tartarian Gate getting dropped as the army of Tigerboss pushing through, trying to take the town center down here on this position. The Arcus trying to snipe down the Chariot Archers here as well, as this Fire Siphon looks like it is about to get picked off, as we see the Chariot Archers at the top location. They're getting taken down. But in classic ChronoJJ fashion, he sets up the walls, he sets up the siege works, and he's going after this town center here. But Tigerboss is already in position. He's also got Palace here as well, that he can build some Fire Siphon out to break through these walls and take this down. There's no towers here for the time being either, but that Pharaoh is going to be able to take down the Arcus very, very fast there from behind. Oh, I don't know how that happened. It looked like the villagers just kind of repaired the wall, and the entire wall got kind of broken down there, as the town center is going to be getting taken down, but so too is ChronoJJ's Titan town center going to be getting taken down. The Tartarian Gate over here also has been cleaned up by ChronoJJ, but he's at 43 villagers right now. He's at 75 of 110 population. He's got 0 gold income in the bank. He's got nothing left here. He can sell food, he can sell wood, but he just has no resources. He's moving over onto this wood line. The gold mines are all spread out on the sides of the map here. There's no gold mines remaining for ChronoJJ apart from this one here. And all the units of Tigerboss are sitting on that location as ChronoJJ's town center does end up falling. The villagers retreating back into the main base here. And what can ChronoJJ do in this game after all is said and done? There is nothing left for Chrono. He's sitting over here with his villagers. He's taken down the town center. The Destroyer's coming through to clean up this side build of ChronoJJ, as he does deny the town center for just a little bit longer. But as the walls getting broken down, the Destroyers will be able to clean the catapult up. And look at this. Tigerboss got plenty of resources now. You could arguably just chuck down the Titan Gate over here if he so chose, and just continue to push forward as the Ark is taking villagers down in the main base of ChronoJJ. The Fire Siphon trying to destroy the fortified Citadel Center here in the middle of the map as well. And we see ChronoJJ dropping the Tornado down, sniping all of the Arcus in a last desperation attempt there. And ChronoJJ does decide to tap out after all is said and done. And Tigerboss claims the win and claims his complete victory in this series. Claiming the victory over ChronoJJ. Whoa, a close game here. ChronoJJ definitely had an opportunity here to win. I think he played this one a little bit too passively, a little bit too lackluster. I really did like the idea of a fast mythic from ChronoJJ with the Avengers, sending them off, raiding, hitting gold mine, left, right, and center. All the gold mines for Tigerboss were kind of in the middle of nowhere. This gold mine over here, this gold mine over here, this gold mine over here. They're kind of exposed. So any sort of like tornado, eclipse play here from ChronoJJ would have been really, really strong, but he didn't quite go for that. Instead, he kind of just went for this kind of lackluster one town center play, which he didn't really have much oomph behind it all, and he really needed to get something done more so with his Eclipse than he actually did get, because that's a big reason you go through Bast, because you're giving up all that economy by going through Bast, because you don't get the easy second town center, you don't get all this other stuff that comes with it, and Tigerboss claims the victory here. I would have liked to also have seen potentially ChronoJJ trying to go for like a fast mythic, fast Titan here as well. Instead of maybe going for his second town center, just go for the Titan Age in his main base and just try and defend that one up and see if you could make that work with Eclipse and with Tornado and having all of that stuff. Could have been an interesting idea as well. But doesn't make it work. ChronoJJ gets taken out. Tigerboss with the dub. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.